Today we're going to talk about the game that has been taking the timeline by storm, Off the Grid. People are loving it so much that they are shocked to find out it is a Web3 game, and we even have popular streamers starting to realize the utility of blockchain technology and endorse it to their audience. So today I want to talk about the game, where the crypto and NFTs are hiding, as well as how you can potentially earn by playing Off the Grid. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Crypto Gorilla video. As usual, nothing here is financial advice. Hit that subscribe button and let's dive right in. So at its core, Off the Grid is a third-person extraction shooter. It's the first ever Web3 game to be released on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and it is soon coming to mobile. Now at the moment, we are still in early access, so there is only one PvP mode available. However, they will eventually have a 150-person battle royale mode, as well as ranked, weekly tournaments, and even a 60-hour campaign. Now the current game mode is a 60-person battle royale split up into teams of 3, where you are dropped into the map and you have to collect gear, complete side quests, and extract hexes, with the main goal of being the last team standing as the storm, or in this case the grid, gets smaller and smaller and eventually kills everybody. Now the closest thing to this game would be something like Fortnite, Call of Duty Warzone, Apex Legends, and PUBG. In my opinion, the gameplay feels closer to Call of Duty and Apex Legends. However, it's in third-person mode, which is more like Fortnite, Gears of War, and one of the game modes in PUBG. Now, the reason I say it feels more like Call of Duty and Apex has to do with the movement. I personally love the movement in this game. It is quick, especially due to the jetpack and how smooth flying feels. I can already see the clips that are going to come out showing somebody swooping down with their jetpack, landing a trick shot, and escaping with the hook shot if they have the right limbs equipped, which is the reason why I also compare it to Apex Legends. However, in Apex Legends, you are forced to lock in a character going into the game, with each character having their own unique abilities, some of them movement abilities, but then you cannot change for the rest of the game. In Off the Grid, the avatars all have changeable limbs, each of which have their own abilities. So at any point in a match, whether you're approaching endgame and you want to switch up your strategy, or if you get your arm blown off, you can always attach a new one, which makes each round feel more unique, as you are not only looting for different weapons, but also for limbs, both arms and legs. But I also said this is an extraction shooter, which is where the blockchain component comes into play, as the entire economy of Off the Grid is built on top of AVAX, which is a high-performance layer 1 solution, which is fast, low cost, and scalable. It is made specifically in mind to develop next generation decentralized apps with hundreds of millions of users. Now, all of this starts with the hexes. Hexes are these sparkling cubes you're going to find while you are looting crates in game. And in order to extract them, you need to find an extraction point, load your hex into the machine, which is going to warn everyone around you, and you're going to have to defend it for anywhere from 40 seconds to 2 minutes, depending on the rarity of your hex. Now, your enemy's goal is to interrupt your extraction by hacking it and extract it themselves. And whether you die in game or you come in first place, the person who successfully extracts a hex at 100%, at the end of the game, once it's done, your entire team is going to have a hex in their inventory waiting to be decoded. And the hexes are essentially loot boxes. They contain in-game assets such as weapons, attachments, skins, cyber limbs, and cosmetics to customize your avatar, all of which are, dare I say it, NFTs, which can be bought and sold in their in-game marketplace using the GUNZ token, which is the first earn component of this game. By extracting hexes, you are gathering assets that other players are going to want to buy off of you to make a better loadout, to customize the look of their avatar. Maybe they didn't start playing until season 3 and you have a rare skin that is no longer available for sale and is now considered rare, like the John Wick skin in Fortnite. And even as you decode these items, they're each going to get a serial number in the order that they were decoded. So if a brand new skin drops and you are the first person person to decode it, you're going to have version number 1 of that asset, which a collector might want to buy off of you for a premium. Now, there's also going to be ways to play the marketplace for profit, which, yes, selling items on the marketplace does require you to own the Off the Grid Battle Pass, which is a monthly subscription for roughly $10. However, it does have additional earning perks, which we're going to take a look at in a second. But let's say you're able to figure out what the next meta is going to be by reading the latest patch notes. You can buy up all of the weapons, attachments, and cyber limbs that you believe are going to be in the next meta and ride up that price action as more and more players need to purchase these items in order to stay competitive. And all of these transactions are settled using the GUNZ token, which is built on AVAX. So how exactly do you earn the GUNZ token and what is it used for? Well, the simplest way to earn it is by playing the game. For every kill, assist, extracted hex, you're going to receive GUNZ tokens, which will eventually have a monetary value. You can also earn GUNZ by completing daily, weekly, and monthly missions. If you own the Battle Pass and you come in first place, you're going to get an additional 20 GUNZ tokens. And the Battle Pass also lets you earn an additional 500 GUNZ tokens by leveling your way through it, as well as giving you a 5x boost on your earnings amongst additional benefits. As for the utility of the GUNZ tokens, it is used to purchase items in the store. You need to use it to unlock assets from the Battle Pass, as well as whenever you decode an extracted hex, which brings us to the next way to earn by owning a node. Nodes act as validators for decoding extracted hexes. If you own a node, you could think of yourself as Deckard Cain from Diablo 2, where players come to you to identify their items for them. Every time a player decodes a hex, a node will be randomly assigned that task and receive a portion of those fees as a commission. Additionally, whenever that asset is purchased from the marketplace, the owner of the node that originally decoded it, whether it's a weapon, attachment, skin, whatever, is going to receive a commission off of that sale. And this works flawlessly as it's all built on top of AVAX. You can see here that yes, since they started letting players play, there's been transactions, but especially since they opened up early access just last week, there have already been nearly 60 million transactions with over 6 million wallets created. And the amazing thing is you wouldn't even know this uses blockchain technology. You wouldn't even know you have a wallet. This is something that Off the Grid got incredibly right with their messaging and their marketing. They are a game. They are not a Web3 game. The Web3 component is just the underlying technology, which, let's face it, gamers don't actually care about the technology. Nobody cares if the game is in Unreal or Unity. We just want our games to work. And by utilizing the power of blockchain technology, by building your games on top of AVAX, you're getting near instant settlement, which yes, we obviously expect this for the marketplace. If I pay GUNZ token for an asset, I want that to happen right away and I could jump in a game with it in my loadout and use it immediately. But as a node operator, the fees that I'm receiving for decoding millions of assets, as well as the commissions that I'm getting whenever those assets are traded on the secondary market for eternity, is all automatically settled by the blockchain. It's settled by the code. There is no middleman who needs to approve anything. There's no waiting 3 weeks to receive your payment as a node operator. And these nodes will not only be utilized in Off the Grid, they're going to be utilized in the entire Gunzilla ecosystem, and the same goes for the GUNZ token. Any game that they have could utilize the nodes as well as the token, which yes, the nodes will be tradable once the GUNZ token goes live. And buying the GUNZ token is no different than buying V-Bucks in order to get a skin in Fortnite. The only difference here is the code behind it makes it 100 times better. And we're already seeing popular streamers like Shroud come to the realization that rather than spend millions of dollars, resources, and tens of thousands of hours of dev time on developing their own marketplace or trying to build their own Steam, whatever it is, more companies should take advantage of building on blockchains like AVAX. So in my opinion, this is just the beginning. What Off the Grid and AVAX have already achieved is not only a massive win for Web3, but for gaming in general. And I can't wait to see some of the popular streamers who have been playing this game. Yes, there are paid deals, but there's a bunch of them who are playing for free or continuing to play after their deal has ended. But I cannot wait to see players like Tim, Ninja, Courage, Shroud, players who grind for multiple months for the love of the game, one day open up their wallets and realize they've gotten $30,000 in a token, as well as assets that are trading for thousands of dollars just for playing a game. In my opinion, it is going to change the landscape of gaming. It is going to change the expectations of players, and they're going to want more of their favorite games to work just like this. So that is it for today's video. I hope you found it educational. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. It really helps my channel grow. If you haven't already done so, would you kindly hit the subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.